Hey guys, okay, so I'm back by popular demand. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. No, I'm just joking. I'm just back because I told you I was gonna make another video. Okay, so what I'm really trying to discuss in this video is a number of things, okay? So remember I told you that, from now on my videos are going to be like literally one title, and therefore you guys will be able to be focused, like more focused about like what I'm doing, because I don't want to like throw anybody off topic or anything. I want you guys to literally be focused about what I am doing. I don't want you, to be like, well, can you tell me what video it was again that you were talking about this and that? Well, I want you guys to just know straight up, okay, that I am literally talking about one thing. But this time, I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about a new bunch of things. Okay, so people who mistreat me will be punished. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to say it like this. Okay, I'm not gonna punish you. Okay, I'm not gonna cause harm to you. I'm not gonna have anybody else cause harm to you to do my dirty work. I'm not gonna do that. Um, of course, like I've said before, I'm just not the type of person that want to harm anybody, that will, because it's just like not in my spirit and my soul to do that. Um, Literally, I treat people the way that I want to be treated at all times. Okay, just let you guys know that. Another thing is that when I made my video and I told you guys that I am God, I was literally saying that I have God within me. I know who God is. So if I know how to act godly, then no matter, what you may think I like my sexuality or anything like that, because I have not told you what my sexuality was. I just literally told you what I would do and what I like to do. Okay, yeah, you might say, well, Chris, you're trying to sugarcoat, blah, 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 blah. I'm not giving myself a title or a label for myself that I don't feel comfortable labeling myself as, knowing that in the next 30 minutes from now, I'm not going to like to do whatever I like to do right now and then label myself as that permanently. That's completely stupid, because we are more than one thing. Like, we're so many different things. We like so many different things. So why label ourselves as one thing, unless it's something that we would like something to be labeled as something positive? You know what I'm saying? We all know that that's not anything, positive that people would really like to look at or say. So I'm not saying that I'm gay. I'm not saying that I'm bisexual. I'm not saying any of that. Pansexual, whatever, trans, no. I'm not saying any of that. There's nothing wrong with any of that, because that's nothing but truth. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm not going to label myself as one thing, as gay, because that's just something that I don't want to have someone else view me as this way for the rest of their life. Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do in my life, what you think about my life, but, and I just, I guess it's kind of like vice versa. It means both ways, but I really don't want to label myself as one thing when I'm so many other things. And that's, to me, that's like a waste of the gift, because people might say, it's not a good way to, it's not a good thing to do that, because your gift lies in the truth, and that is true. But I'm giving you my truth, and I would not label myself as gay, because that's something that, you look around, who else thinks the same way that you think? I'm pretty sure someone else has certain thoughts, sexual thoughts in their head, that they don't talk about it, but I mean, they think about it. So would you want to label them as that when they don't demonstrate that throughout the day? If they don't want to be demonstrated like that, if they don't want to be labeled as that, they would not demonstrate through their actions, otherwise, because they know that people would draw close attention to what you're presenting yourself to be, by your characteristics and things like that. So if people like want to do things fluently, like parade it fluently, then let them parade it fluently, because that's how they want you to know who they are. And some people don't even know that they're parading what they're doing fluently in order to get to know who they really are. You know, if they know that they're parading their sexuality in this way by showing out in this way or that way or doing certain things, then they would see who they are, and then they would try to calm down because they know that there's a danger. And some people don't fear anybody, which is okay. So I'm just letting you guys know, before I start saying what I want to say, I hate anal sex. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to love that stuff. I used to love it. I used to play in my own hole. I used to use other toys and stuff like that to play in my own hole, or and things like that. But as I got older, I grew up out of that stuff, and it's painful, y'all. Okay, that stuff hurts like hell. Okay, it's fun when you're using certain things so it won't hurt, but sooner or later you're going to end up getting, like, to me, honestly, honest opinion, sooner or later you're going to end up getting somebody who is really erect with a huge size, and they are going to want to go all the way in. And sometimes that person may be stronger than you, and even though you can clamp up your hole to stop them from going in there, some people know how to maneuver their way around to get you to open up, because it's more like a threat when they're trying to go in or something like that, or they know how to loosen it up, or get you to give in to certain things. Now, in the state of North Carolina, it is against the law for rape, and that's anywhere. But in the state of North Carolina, if a man over the age of 18 rapes another man that's over the age of 18, it is not considered rape. Why? Because they feel like a man is strong enough to fight another man off of them. You see what I'm saying? It makes sense, but it won't be considered rape. So if a man that's over the age of 18 goes to the police station and files a report and saying that I was raped by this guy, they're gonna look at that man and they're gonna say, really? You really let this guy do this to you? I mean, yeah, you're skinny, and yeah, he's bigger than you, or yes, you're short, and yes, he's really tall, but you're a grown person, and how did you even get to this point to where, this even happened? Because they're looking at the science of it, the statistics of everything right now, because it has not been proven that a man will rape another man, because even in prison, a man cannot rape another man unless he get that consent and then allow it to happen. You see what I'm saying? So if anything does happen in there, they do things, and they'll rape a male and they'll try to kill them to cover it up. Okay? They'll do it that way, or they'll kill the person and rape them while they're deceased. Now that's something that's done outside of prison, someone who's like really crazy, but maybe that happened in prison before. But they know, a man knows that you are strong enough to fight off another male. Now a woman is completely different, but when it comes to an adult man, he's either giving in to it because he was, they say, bitched into doing something. Either you were doing that, you came bitch down to do something like that, and I need to watch my profanity because this is YouTube, gotta watch for the guidelines and stuff like that. Either you were punked, I'm say that. Either you were punked into giving your cookies up, or you already liked it and you just went ahead and gave in. Okay, because a woman cannot be as strong enough as a man to try to fight a man off, because a man is naturally stronger than a woman. Okay, now there are some women that's stronger than men, but you don't get that many cases. People are going to know the truth. People are going to connect the dots to know if you're lying or not and things like that. So that's why I say that's a little bit important. But I don't really like anal sex because it hurts like hell. I've had this one guy, literally, he was like, and I don't do this no more. Like, literally, I just stopped because it was just hurting like hell. Like, one guy was over 11 inches and he went in me, and my anal was hurting for like a whole month. I think over a month. And it was hurting so bad. But what helped me? Preparation H. Preparation H helped me. And I kind of took it at the last minute because I kind of I had to fight the pain because I thought that, well, it's just like gonna go down, the aching's gonna go down a while, blah, blah, blah. I could sit down, it was just like every once in a while, it was like kind of hurt to sit down, or whenever I would like go to the bathroom, it would kind of like, I would be praying to God right while I'm on the toilet or something like that because it literally will hurt. But Preparation H soothed everything and it was gone, just like that, boom. I was like, why didn't I take this like a whole month ago? But anyway, yeah. But now, if I do it again, you need to take your time, and you do not need to go fast, and you need to be slow. And when I say stop, I mean stop. And when I tell you you're going too far, you're going too far. But I'm not gonna keep talking about it. Anyway, women, please just do me a favor, okay? You don't have to do me a favor, do yourself a favor, okay? I told you all to go tune into Ashira Star Goddess, watch her YouTube channel, and learn what it's like for a woman to what is it like for a woman to really start taking care of herself, so far as how she looks when she step out the house and what not to wear when you step out of the house. Now, I can't talk about anybody, and I'm not talking about anybody because we all have our certain type of ways. But what I've noticed is that women that step outside in public and their hair is not done, and I'm bald, I can't talk about nobody, but I'm trying to let you guys know something. Okay, it's about how you look. Some women step out and their hair is not done, and it's in a ponytail, or it's just in a matted fro, or something like that, or just like they got like a scarf on, or a shower cap, or a bonnet, or it don't look like up to part. It draws a lot of positive people from you. And if you get a positive person to approach you, they 9 times out of 10 are giving you something that they see you need, or they're like, they have no choice but to approach you because they're at work or something. And when I say something that you need, I'm talking about not the things that you need. I'm talking about the things that, they might be giving you advice to do something, And so a lot of times I see a woman step out in public, her hair is done, and she has a nice attitude, and she draws like a lot of nice people to her. And then I see a woman at a grocery store, or maybe at the park, or just somewhere out in public, and their hair is not done. They tend to have an attitude. There be a lot of grudginess there. They're really grouchy, and they're very like unpleasant to be around. Not that they're an unpleasant person, but it kind of shows, what you're going through, how much money you have. If you have a man at home that is good enough to take care of you, if he's good enough to take care of himself, because a good man wouldn't want his woman to be out there in public looking unattractive. You can be unattractive but look attractive to someone else because of how you present and put on an image and the spirit that you have. Even a woman who is not attractive can have a beautiful spirit about her, and it will attract the right type of people to her. And that's just anywhere. So you ever know that saying in church where they say, come as you are? Doesn't matter what you have, just as long as you can come to the house of the Lord and worship with whatever you have on. Well, there's a scripture in the Bible that also says to God wants you to look apart also, to look good for him. So whenever you go to church and you dress nice, you're looking good for God. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people, yes, a lot of people do go to church and they just go as churchgoers and just to be looking nice and just to be having the nice latest stuff or whatever, just to just be showing off. But some people literally go to church and they look nice because they know that scripture. God said, yes, come as you are, but also look good for God, look good for him. So I'm just letting you all know that, you know, so not only do you want to go to church and look nice, you want to step out there in public and look good for God. It's not that, you know, you're not going nowhere important, this, that, and the third. Everywhere that you go is important because everywhere you're going to touch someone who needs to be touched by Christ. Even if you're not talking about them, you showing who Christ is through your personal being, through what you have on, through what you smell like when you walk past, through the demeanor, through the smile on your face, through, you know, just how you look, how you carry yourself, who's around you. That's how you look, seriously. So, yeah. And another thing I want to say, people are secretly gathering information from you. Okay. And now I have to say this right now. I have people who look at my channel or my profile or in person, like they might be quiet and they're doing something else, but the whole time they're looking at me or listening to what I'm saying or what I'm writing down or what I'm on my phone doing and things like that, or who I'm talking to. They're secretly doing that. And some people are never ever going to approach you, but they want to be around you and know what you're doing at all times so that they can learn. But at the same time, you know, I do that too, but I don't really like being other people's business for a long period of time because I'm so worried about focusing on me. Now, if it was somebody who was righteous and I looked up to them and I really liked them, then yes. But if they were not, I wouldn't see them, you know, I mean, I can't see myself literally paying attention to someone who I wouldn't even speak to or want to be around and then try to gather information from them. You know, I would never sit there and gather information for someone that I dislike because there's nothing to gather. I've gathered everything that I need, and that is to stay away from that person and don't focus on what that person is doing unless you're trying to see if that person is trying to come after you for something. Seriously. So, I don't focus on any of that stuff, y'all. And that's pretty much it. I've been on here for about 18 minutes, so thank you all for watching. I have another video pretty sure today or maybe tomorrow, but I need to go get me some coffee, and I'll see you guys because it's getting kind of cold. So, woo! And look at this background. Look at this. Look at where I'm at. This is Greensboro. That looks beautiful, right? Nice set. Oh, there goes my bike over there. I don't know if you can. There it is. Yep, that's my bicycle. I got my gear, my helmet, and everything ready. But yeah, I see you guys. Oh, I'll let you get to look at the building up over top of me. Wait a minute. Yes. Look how beautiful that looks. That looks really nice. So see you guys. Thank you for watching. Christopher Williams, DC. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay, if you want to see more of me. And like whatever you like. You don't have to like all my videos. Just like something. And subscribe me also. I have about nearly 100 right now, and I want to be in your community, and I want you to be in mine also if I inspire you. So take care, and I'll see you all later. Bye.